One day, Todd dreamed of his mother, but since he couldn't remember what his mother looked like, he was startled. Flanders said that he had also had a dream. Then Flanders showed Todd the previous video. Todd, who missed his mother more and more, began to have doubts about his faith. At the church, the priest interviewed several children and wanted to hear their innocent faith. But at this moment, Todd said something astonishing in the church. There was an apostate in the Flanders family, where the faith was the most innocent, and Flanders was so angry that he fainted. The next morning, the Flanders family was doing their pre-meal prayer as usual, but Todd's faith was no longer pure. Realizing something was wrong, Flanders wanted Todd to regain his faith. He thought it would be good to let his son experience the hell on earth so that Todd could understand the beauty of heaven. Then, the noise next door caught his attention, and Homer, who was embarrassed, was laughed at by everyone. Flanders decided to let Todd experience the hell in the Simpsons' home. Todd, who was abandoned, came to the Simpsons' house. Although Todd no longer had faith, the good habits he had cultivated in his original family still remained. At breakfast the next day, Bart said that Todd must be crazy. When he woke up, Todd had cleaned his room, and Todd also greeted Abe. On that day, Homer comforted Todd, but Todd said that he was sad because his mother would never come back. Then Homer remembered that his mother had left home when he was a child and disappeared. The sad Homer went to Moe's tavern and wanted to get drunk. Just then, the disappointed Flanders also came here. The two sad men got drunk together, but as soon as they walked out of the door, they encountered an accident. They went to heaven, and God gave them visitor badges, saying that they were not dead. Everyone came to pray for them, but Homer seemed to be in another place. Even Bart, who usually had no faith, began to pray to God, but the sad Todd thought that no one could hear his prayer. Marge said that prayer didn't have to be heard by God, it was a dialogue with one's own heart. Because of the prayers of Todd and Bart, they all returned to reality. When Flanders came back to life, Todd regained his faith. Let's cheer for Todd.